We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Standing in, Raimel Tapia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First offering on its way. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be. Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in a hitter's meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a look at ball 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Tapia at second. Story on at first with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis on the run, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Albies brings it in to second for 1. On to Freeman. A double play. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes set, the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Men on third with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. John Gray is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Nick Markakis digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Blackman looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 34 home runs now on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting fourth, the center fielder,
Acuna digs in now.
Junior.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 3 for 6. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Acuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 9 homers and 41 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Riley in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 6 home runs, and 33 driven in. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 1-2. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
Stepping up now, John Gray, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Culberson back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raimel Tapia. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rockies forced to settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Too high. Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Charlie Culberson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch hit down the line at first. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In there, and it's 0-1. Arenado stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So first and second with one man gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the stretch, and this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and one to David Dahl.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They're amongst the leaders league-wide in terms of not striking out and, perhaps most importantly, scoring runs. One coach told me that's a testament to the competitiveness of our guys. We've got tons of talent, and they don't let that go to waste. Low strikeouts and lots of runs? Seems like a good combination to me, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Austin Riley comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Riley.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Riley, a native of Tennessee. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Murphy in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Mike Soroka. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2.
That's ball two.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are two away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Dahl. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Garrett Hampson, a base hit in his first trip.
The second baseman, number 1.
Here it comes.
Hey.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Tony Walters, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs, and 30 RBIs. Grounded to the right. Albies picks it up, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
In now, John Gray, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
From the stretch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Three and one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Here's the payoff pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strand one. Will go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball headed for Murphy over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Trevor Story steps in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Trevor Story.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way.
Nope.
4-1.
Count 1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3. 3-0 the count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls, no strikes.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Daniel Murphy steps in now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Hampson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses. Ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So a runner on first with one out now. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's set and the pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. Grant Dayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters.
The catcher, Tony Walters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Standing in now, John Gray. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Trevor Story, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air to center. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Now in the box, Charlie Blackman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Comes set. The 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Ender Inciarte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Enter Indy Ortez.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes.
Hey!
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Ball that side.
One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the second out of the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Shane Green is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Look out, 1-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Two out here and a runner at second. Three and 1. flare out toward right center. Acuna coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Long throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves 1. Freddie Freeman will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he takes a called strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Walters over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, first down.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Dahl. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, and the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high, it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Travis d'Arnaud will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Travis.
Chris Owings is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Tapia.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Culberson now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Up next to Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly. They're up 3-2. Philip Deal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Colorado, number 64, Philip Deal.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Story scoops it up. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he takes ball one. Deal, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Fouled away. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the run is Tapia. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Braves strand 1. They trail 3-2. Ready now, Charlie Blackmon has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Ready for another shot now. David Dahl. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Daniel Murphy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career, looking to boost that even higher here. Comes set, the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. From the stretch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he popped him up. Albies trying to get there. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Standing in now, Tony Walters, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Will Smith takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Brendan Rodgers will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. So far this season, Rodgers is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Pitch popped up, and that's going to land foul. Rodgers, a 22-year-old, this is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Braves 2. Scott Oberg is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Blackman going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit.
The center fielder, number 13.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Oberg has pitched just under 60 innings, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Final strike for the Braves. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Colorado used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Gray earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Scott Oberg wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies got 18 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks swatted 4 home runs in this one as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 9-8. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they grabbed a walk-off win in extra innings over the Padres 6-4. Ryan O'Hearn was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping Kansas City defeat the Giants 9-3. The Nats totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-6. The Metropolitans got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-4. Aristides Aquino drove in 4 and had a home run, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 5-4. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. Yasmero Petit got the W, his 11th this season, as the A's took care of the Blue Jays 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 5-4. The Houston Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 7-4. The win was their 6th in a row. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-3. The Tigers had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-4. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-0. The Baltimore Orioles hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.